touching, grabbing, this, that. Now you can't even give somebody a handshake without being accused of sexual assault. But going back to the original point, it really is amazing how like you kind of determine somebody's upbringing or what time they came from just from having a conversation with them and how they referred to certain people as such.
Yeah, that's true. It is crazy. By the way, to solve your problem about the handshakes, we learned this at work. Fist pumps and high fives. That's how you get around it. That's what we do at work with the female and male relationships now. It just stays a lot of issues.
Boy, the more we advance, the more we go backwards.
Yeah, true.
What's next? We're going to put everybody in a plastic bubble because if they touch someone they can automatically be sued for sexual harassment?
Oh, we're getting close. I really do feel like that at times. And I will say this saying, I 100% support the Me Too movement. I just want to throw that out there. But at the same time, it does get out of hand at times. It really does get out of hand.
I'll go back to supporting them once they fully denounce Asia Argento. Because it seems very hypocritical that she does sexual assault and nobody calls her out on it.
I do think it should go both ways.
Yeah.
To be completely honest.
Yeah.
It should go both ways.
It should.
I agree. I also, well, speaking of the racism we've been talking about, I also hate the sentence, black people can't be racist. I hate that sentence
Racism is
so much.
Racism is colorblind.
Yeah, I hate that sentence. That's why I don't like, one of the main reasons I don't listen to a lot of rap at all is because I hate hearing the N-word. And that's one of the main reasons I don't listen to the rap music. At all.
Yeah.
Like Eminem's are the only artists I still listen to.
Yeah. Not to mention the fact that 90% of rap seems to be either bragging about money or women or beating women.
Or saying to other rappers they're going to kill them. Yeah. One or the other. That's pretty much rap music. We just defined all rap music in the last 25 years. Right there. And I know there's some people who have hissed at me for saying that, but it's true.
Although, quite honestly, I still want to see Straight Outta Compton and Notorious.
Valid.
Yeah.
All right, I think we've done everything we had to say here. I think we've offended just about everyone in our audience. And I guarantee there'll be a conversation in our Facebook community, the Clerks Convenience Store Community group on Facebook. Please, tell us how your grandparents were raised and how if they cursed just like cursed or said something inappropriate like ours did. That'd be great to know. I want to know.
And if we failed to offend anybody, and if we forgot to offend any particular group, drop a line and we'll find a way to offend them.
In future episodes.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do with the animation in the animated series when we get there. Because by the time they hear that, that's probably when we're recording. All right, Dave. Last season we talked about the Viewers Universe. So why don't you tell everyone your history about Clerks 2? When did you see it first? All that kind of stuff.
I actually saw it first on a passing, like on a whim. It wasn't. It was kind of like in the background, like basically if we're like all the movies, like people were stuck on Grind and Garden State, like they would always, even years later, they would always play that, and I couldn't stand it. And one time they just put these things on, this movie on, and I caught quick bits and pieces of it, and unfortunately, honestly, like this scene stuck out the most to me because of its outlandish or outrageousness in nature. Mm-hmm. So that's why whenever I had to talk about this, because if I'm going to be a guest on for anything that I would, because this is the part that stuck out for me and the reason of like, holy shit, how did they get away with it? But yeah, no, it was just with a group of friends, kind of just hanging out, and nothing really significant more than that.
Fair enough, though. Fair enough. Well, I want you to give your plugs out. Your show on Twitch. You're a big wrestler who's on Twitch now. Talk about it and tell them where they can find you.
Yes, Twitch 6. That is spelled KALYPSO426. Open mic wrestling night every Thursdays at 9, and every Saturday night. Lately, it seems like the times have been changing often. So, but keep on the lookout there. My Twitter handle at Kalypso426 when you can find out whenever I'm going to be on the air, whatever we're going to be talking about. And hopefully soon I get this audio BS situated so I can finally get this stuff back on the air at Fill in the Void so that other people could listen to it as well. And I write a article piece for for a company called PWP Nation, just wrestling editorials. They're normally posted once a week, and same, go on my Twitter handle at Kalypso426 and find out when I post new articles on that.
Oh, awesome, Dave. And as you said, we are a part of Dave's network, the Filling the Void Podcast Network. You can hear Clerks Minute every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hear the Liquid South Show every single Friday. Hear No Days But Today with guests on Tuesdays. And I'm going to, hopefully by the time you hear this, Dave's Open Mic Wrestling will be back on the air on Fridays and Sundays, the replays of the live show. Hopefully we can work out and get that all figured out for him. I think that's all of our shows that we between the three of us.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it just doesn't stop.
Yeah, it does get, and the funny part is, I'm doing this, and we're going to be, the show goes till January, and we're going to do the anime series and everything. I already have plans in my brain for 2019. Outside of this show. Like, my brain's already working for 2019. So.
This sounds fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, that all being said, thank you, Dave, for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime. We'll wrap it up.
I'd like to actually do a little Springer-esque final thought, if that's okay.
Go for it.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we like to brag nowadays about how far we've come in terms of race relations and all that. But the more we could brag about how that is, the more we find that something as innocent as a handshake can be mistaken as sexual assault, which could then ruin a man's life or a woman's life. It's going to get to the point where we'll have to walk around in plastic bubbles just to avoid accidentally touching each other. So, I'm guessing my point is, quite honestly, not everything is racist, and consequently, not everything is sexist either. Basically, this whole knee-jerk thing is going to wreck our society even more than it already is. So what I'm saying is, for God's sake, chill out. Think about what their intention may have been before you do something extreme. I'm Kyle Polkowski. Take care of yourself and each other.
And thank you all for listening to the Clerks Minute. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
Have a good day, everybody.
Fucking shoot me!
Snorting, smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers, rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smoke the blunts, rolling blunts and smoking.